YouTube. It's your boy on time, man. Back with another video, man. And today we got the first installment of a little series I'm trying to implement into the channel, man. You feel me? It's top 10. I'm just gonna call it top 10s. If y'all can think of if somebody could find me a better name than top 10s, then that'd be better. But it's like a certain time I'm gonna do with the NBA and NFL positions. I'm gonna go position by position. I'm probably not gonna touch O lineman, really. Maybe I might. I don't know. Probably not. I'm not really interested in O lineman. That's the only position. And then punters and fullbacks. That's like, and then returners. I don't really give a fuck about returners either. Those are like the 4 positions. Other than that, every position: DBs, wide receivers, quarterbacks, point guards, small forwards, shooting guards, centers, point out forwards, all that. Feel me? Let me know if y'all fuck with that. But for the first episode today, we got DBs, man. We got top 10 DBs this season. Just to let y'all know, some people that got snubbed. Marshall Lattimore got snubbed from this list. William Jackson got snubbed from this list. Bryce Callahan, another one that got snubbed from this list. So yeah. But without further ado, man, let's get into the first player. Let's go.
In space. Jackson deep downfield and it's going to be picked over the 5-yard line. J.C. Jackson does it again.
That's a J.C. Jackson, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? This is 8, 9, and 10 were like really hard for me, bro. Like, cause there's like, we got William Jackson, we got obviously J.C. Jackson, Marcus Peters, Bryce Callahan, Marshawn Lattimore. Marshawn Lattimore and William Jackson were 2 of the players that I believe that I had off the list. Yeah, so yeah. J.C. Jackson for me, it's really the picks, bro. I believe second in the NFL picks. If not second in the NFL, definitely he's tied for it because David Howard had the most with 10. So yeah, and Pro Football Focus gave him a grade of 69.5. He had a lot of quite a bit of yards, but 9 picks more than makes up for it. He's gonna take an even bigger leap next year. We're gonna have to just wait and see, but. Yeah, man. Let's get into number.
2nd and 5. Tannehill steps and fires, and it's intercepted. It's Marcus Peters who makes the play for the Ravens. The ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage, fluttered, and it's Peters who makes the big defensive play for the Ravens.
9, we got Marcus Peters, you feel me? Y'all seen he was stomping him out, you feel me? We got Marcus Peters at number 9, man. Pro Football Focus gave him a grade of 64.4. 836 yards, a lot. This is a lot, by the way, still. This is still a lot. 49 receptions allowed, 16 allowed, 2 interceptions. Also, 2-time first-team All-Pro, 3-time Pro Bowler, and the 2015 Defensive Rookie of the Year. Marcus Peters, this thing is, it's not like he be getting like cooked in, man. You feel me? It's like he's a gambler, like, you know. There's like a few corners in the NFL like that. He's like really a rare breed if you really think about it. He loves just jumping plays. Why usually his interception total this year it wasn't as high, only 2 interceptions. But it's like sometimes he'll give up. Like I think did they play the Chiefs this year? I feel like they did, and. Like he got torched because he usually just he jumps routes and he tries to predict the quarterback, and it can bite you sometimes if you just guess wrong. And that's more, not a majority, that's like a good portion of the yards he gives up. It's in zone. He's also I would say besides Sherman, probably the best zone corner in the NFL. Get debated, but I think he's definitely the best, probably up there with Sherman as one of the best zone corners in the NFL. And yeah, so that's why I got Marcus Peters at number 9, man. He's a baller, and you know I got his teammate close. His teammates on this list too, by the way. I got 2 sets of teammates on this. That's crazy. But without further ado, man, let's get into number 8.
And he needs more. 1st and goal, 1:42 to play. Deals, and that time it is intercepted. Denzel Ward will wrap it up for Cleveland.
Got Denzel Ward, you feel me? Got Denzel Ward. Played the fewest amount of games out of everybody on this list, with 10 this year. But Pro Football Focus grade of 72.8. 371 yards allowed on 36 receptions. So about, 10 yards, 10 fucking, you guys know what I mean, 10 fucking yards per catch. There we go. Fuck. 4 touchdowns, but 2 picks. I believe he made the Pro Bowl this year. He's a one-time Pro Bowl. Yeah, he made the Pro Bowl this year. So, yeah, man. Denzel Ward, number 8. He's gonna be the future of that Cleveland defense. Him, Garrett, JOK, Greedy Williams. If he ever he's good, but he's not. Denzel Ward is like another crazy year, another Pro Bowl, All Pro year away from being elite top 5. He's already 8 and he's here now. Yeah, could you debate William Jackson, blah blah blah, but from 8 to 10, really it was really hard to determine 8 to 10. But we got Denzel Ward number 8, man, and yeah, I'm number 7.
Motion's top of your screen. Mullins in some trouble. Able to get rid of it, and it was close. Wilson looked like he had it, and Tre'Davious White took it away from him for Buffalo. How about that swing of events?
We got the boy Trey White, man. Tre'Davious White. Although D-Hop did fuck him up, tough. Lost him, Poyer, and Michael Hyde, I believe. Tough day for them. Other than that, Tre'Davious White, man, elite corner, All-Pro, a Pro Bowler. I believe will be a perennial Pro Bowler, and I don't think perennial All-Pro with Jair and Jalen. He probably won't be first team ever. Not ever, excuse me. He won't be first team cause he already got first team, I believe, 2019. First team, he won't be first team moving forward, but with Jair and Jalen in the league, and even Xavier Howard, him having a crazy year. Because Jalen is, you know what I'm saying? He's going to shut down. He's not going to have crazy stats, Pro Football Focus gave him a grade of 74.5, one of the highest on here. I believe it's about 3rd or 4th highest out of these 10 right here. 650 yards allowed. By the way, he played, I believe 15 games. 650 yards allowed, 50 receptions, 6 TDs, but 3 picks. Yeah, Trey White, man, one of the elite outside corners in the league. If the Bills want to make a far, he's gonna have has to have another great year. He had a good year this year. Not amazing. You would like to see the touchdowns lower and the picks higher, or at least if the picks are lower, have the touchdowns lower. But think about it. You got to think about it. It's a 14 to 16 game stretch they're gonna be playing. Probably 15 to 17 this year. So these numbers, aren't that not a lot when you really think about it. But without further ado, let's get into number 6.
Trubisky tosses, timing route. Oh, what a catch along the sideline. And it is intercepted. And New York takes over.
And he doesn't see it at all. He just plays through the hands of Allen Robinson.
Bradbury, you feel me? Yes, sir. Shout out to Big Cousin, man. He knows if he's watching this video, man. Shout out to the Giants. They fucking suck. Nah, let me stop. But shout out to this Bradbury, man. One of the few corners that really came crazy this year. Y'all might think I'm putting him way too high and overreacting by putting him at number 6, but yeah, he had a great year, man. So 79.8 Pro Football Focus is the second high. Second highest on the list, or third highest. Excuse me, third highest on the list. Highest Pro Football Focus grade. 715 yards allowed. Let that go down a little bit. 5 TDs allowed and 4 interceptions though. So first he had a C1 second team All Pro, the 2-time Pro Bowler. We'll see, man. We'll see how him and Logan Ryan do next year in the Giants defense. Hopefully they can carry that defense to an NFC East championship, NFC East division win. You know what I mean? Because they're not gonna win no NFC. Fuck no. Because Daniel Jones, they have the offense too. They don't have the quarterback though. But Yeah, man. Number 6, we got James Bradbury, man. Let's go. Number 5.
Have a win.
And you, Phillip Rivers, you got to take a shot at some point to try to get a quick one. Tough to put it in between two defenders. A little bit farther outside, but nice job tracking the football.
Man, you feel me? Number 5, we got Marlon Humphrey, man. Obviously, the better the two corners. Elite corner, man. He was a first-team All-Pro a couple of years ago. 2-time Pro Bowler. He didn't have many picks, but when somebody like him, Jair, Ramsey, Gilmore, stuff like people of that nature, you're not gonna get like Xavier Howard. The reason why he has so many picks, because you know why? Because they're testing him. You gotta test somebody in order for that to work. If you don't throw it their direction, you feel me? And that's why, you can't really look at picks and have that be the sole determining factor for corners at all. Marlon, one of the best one-on-one corners in the game, man. He allowed 657 yards on 60 receptions, about a little over 10 yards of reception, 5 TDs, but 1 interception. And yeah, I mean, he had a Pro Football Focus grade of 76.1, so yeah, man. Well, top, I believe 15 in passer rating when it comes to like throwing it their direction. He was one of the higher ones on this list. So yeah, man. Without further ado, man, let's get to number 4. Let's go.
Found themselves down double digits like they did against San Francisco. Came back to win. There's a toss. Intercepted again. Howard has one. My gosh, Xavier Howard has now picked off a pass in 5 consecutive games.
I mean, that's incredible. And you got to remember, he's guarding Tyreek Hill one-on-one.
Now that's the Beckham play right there.
At number 4, we got Mr. One. Look at that pick. Look at that one hand snag. Look at that. Oh my God. Xavier Howard, man. Number 4, man. By far the best season out of any corner on this list. I would think that maybe Jair might have had a better season. You could argue that. But other than Jair, Xavier Howard had the best year by far. 2-time Pro Bowler, 1-time All-Pro. So, yeah, man. 10 picks. Pro Football Focus grade of 87.3, which is the second highest on this list. Second highest in the NFL at that. And 918 yards allowed and 60 receptions allowed, which is a lot, but when you consider he has by far like the most targets out of anybody on this list, so that's gonna bound to be happening. He's gonna get more picks and he's gonna get more interceptions. We're gonna see if we can repeat this next year, because now quarterbacks are, still gonna attack him a little bit. They're gonna think it's a fluke year and he's not like that, and so we'll have to see if we can repeat it. If he starts getting torched again, then we're gonna know what's up. But yeah, man, Xavier, let's get to number 3.
Down the field now.
Blitz to the end zone, and it's intercepted at the 3-yard line. Gilmore jumps up and grabs it. Goff had to unload it. They were blitzing him.
They went all-out pressure. Belichick waited the whole game to send it, and Gilmore wasn't going to get beat deep, waiting for the big time.
Number 3, we got Stephon Gilmore. This might be the most controversial one. Not because he's on this list, it's the fact that where he is on this list. You're probably like, what does he also play 11 games this year, not a lot of games. Although, fewest receptions allowed. Obviously, second actually, I think to Denzel Ward. And that's going to happen because obviously the amount of games they played, the less games you played, the less of a chance you're going to get somebody to catch a reception on you. 0% chance if you don't play. So, Pro Football Focus grade of 61, 479 yards allowed, 2 touchdowns allowed, a pick. He did 3-time Pro Bowl, 2-time All-Pro, 1-time Defensive Player of the Year. I think what people are forgetting. Defensive Player of the Year. Does Jalen Ramsey have one? No. Jair? No. Xavier Howard? No. Any corner in the league? No. So, actually, no, I don't think Sherman has one. So, out of any corner in the league, no. Only corner in the league currently with a Defensive Player of the Year award. Maybe I have to look back. I can't remember many corners that got defensive player of the year all time. I have to look back on that. But he was just injured. He is honestly, he could be 2. He could literally be 2 or 1. And to be honest, 3, I had to give respect to y'all pretty much know which 2 are gonna come up next. So you gotta give respect to those guys. I can't put them ahead of either 2 because obviously he has to play more, and we saw what he did last year. This year he didn't even do that bad, just really injured and only able to play 11 games this year. But he's gonna bounce back well next year. Just wait on it though. But without further ado, let's get into number 2.
Loss of 1 on that tackle by Christian Kirksey. Brady floats it, pass is picked off the hands of Evans, intercepted by Alexander. Packers take over. Evans with another ball off his hands, and this one ends up in the waiting arms of Jair Alexander. Off the fingertips, Alexander has the second takeaway for this Packers defense.
At number 2, we got Jair Alexander, man. Now that I'm thinking about it, it depends. Do you want, because think about it. Double the yards that Howard has. Howard has double the yards Jair has. But Howard has 10 times the picks Jair has too. And Jair has less receptions, which is a good thing for second team All-Pro. And yeah. And a one-time Pro Bowler, man. But other than that, nah, man. I mean, one of the best, most 2 or 1A, 2. Nah, there's really no what. The one you're gonna see, you know who it is. Everybody watching this video know who the fuck number 1 is. There really isn't no 1A. Jair is just 2. He could be 3 as well if you think about Gilmore, but no lower than 3 and no higher than 2. So 2 or 3. But still one of the great corners in the NFL. Highest Pro Football Focus rating at 90.1. Amazing year when you think about it. 45 receptions, 450 yards over a 16-week span. So you got to think, what? If you do the math, that's like less than 30 yards a game. That's like 2.5 catches per game. I could be wrong on that. 2.5? Yeah, 2.5 catches per game. But that's number 2, man. Let's get to number 1.
Underneath, we'll come up and we'll make the tackle. Don't give up any big plays, especially after they let Miller run right down the middle of the field.
Pressure. Foles throwing, and it's intercepted. Picked off on the sideline. It is Jalen Ramsey.
And you see, this is what pressure does, right? We've been talking about it all night long. You're going to see Nick Foles gets pressure off the edge right here. It's going to come right here. It affects his ability to follow through on the throw. Bobby Massey gets beat around the outside. Jalen Ramsey is the recipient.
I mean, yeah, this is a quarterback in desperation. You're down 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. Everybody in the building knows that you're going to be passing, and the Rams are coming off the football, and you got to push the ball down the field, try to make a play, throw it up to your 6'7" tight end. But that was probably Jalen Ramsey's easiest interception.
Y'all surprised? Really? Y'all surprised? No? I didn't think so. Number 1, man, Jalen Ramsey, the best corners we have since Dion, Darrelle Revis, the best since. Pro Football Focus grade of 79.8, tying with Bradbury for number 3 on this list. Number around 4 or 5 in the NFL, because Bryce Callahan, who didn't make this list, had an 84.1 or 84.4, something like that. 550 yards allowed, 55 receptions were allowed, 2 TDs, 2-time first team All-Pro, full-time Pro Bowler, and his pick. I mean, this guy's the best since Revis, man, but That's what I gotta say. Like, it's just him and it's just everybody else. Only person I can see sticking with him, like, you could really say is Gilmore, because Gilmore got the 2 All-Pros as well. He got 3-time Pro Bowls. He had 3 Pro Bowls. Obviously, Jalen Ramsey's much younger, but I don't know if Jalen's going to get the chance to get a Defensive Player of the Year like Gilmore is, because I don't believe the quarterbacks will have the balls to throw to Jalen Ramsey like that. So Gilmore led the league in picks the year he won Defensive Player of the Year. At least tied. He was tied to Anthony Harris and I think Tre'Davious White. Him and Tre'Davious White were first All Pro that year. Yep. But this is gonna be the end of top 10 corners in the NFL, man. If there's anything y'all would change, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what y'all would change, man. I know there's like probably some controversial things I said in this video, y'all ain't fucking with. Let me know in the comments below, man. But as always, man, like, share, subscribe if you're new. Let me know what you want me to do next. Point guards, shooting guards, small forwards, quarterbacks, wide receivers, running backs, I would say pass rushers. I would combine them into pass rushers and then linebackers. Pass rushers, linebackers. That's probably what I do. Like Von Miller's a linebacker, but I'll consider him a pass rusher because he doesn't really ever drop back into coverage. Eric Kendricks, Bobby Wagner, those are linebackers. If you get what I'm saying. But let me know what y'all want me to react to. Make a list on in the comment below. Like, share, subscribe if you're new. It's your boy Born Time Man, and I'm out. Pow!